All right, we'll go ahead and get started. I appreciate you guys joining the lesson. I know that everyone, I'm sure, is interested in, learning, trading specific everything in every lesson. While that stuff is important, and we will obviously continue to go over things like that. I also think it's important that we talk about things like mindset. We touched on emotions a little bit last week. I think that was a great lesson. So I'm going to go over a little bit about mindset. Again, this isn't going to be a super large portion of the lesson. I'm going to go over this. If you guys have any questions from this, we'll get those answered. And then I'll also open it up to any questions regarding trading and whatnot. Again, this will be recorded, so you guys can go back and watch it. Take notes. I do have a little PDF I made. You can go back, watch the video, screenshot it. We'll go ahead and talk about this real quick. Going to a couple questions here. What habits, practices do you personally use to keep your energy high and stay focused on your values? What does a day in the life look like for you? So generally speaking, again, I just, try to be a positive person. Life happens, and that's not always easy, and I'm not perfect. I'm going to have bad days. I'm going to have days where I'm upset or things like that. I personally pray a lot. Again, not everyone is or has to be spiritual. That's something I use a lot. I really try to focus on the positive things I have going on in my life and try to kind of dump the things that aren't going great and again, that I don't have control over. So, I wake up every morning. I'm weird. I shower twice a day. I wake up, I shower. I usually pray in the shower. I have a daughter, so, I'll get her kind of ready for the day and fed and whatnot. I love trading, and I look forward to that every single day. I especially have always kind of looked forward to weekends now. Weekends are like so long. It's like, come on, Monday, I want to trade. So trading is a very positive thing in my life. It's something that I look forward to. I also, do video editing a lot for Profit Chasers, and I found that is a, love I have that I didn't even really know I had. So I can kind of, pour into myself and learning, how to continue to get better at that and really focus on, kind of the videos I'm editing. And obviously when I'm kind of done for the day, I, go, hang out with my daughter. I'm a simple guy. I don't really do a whole lot. I like to, just watch TV. I'll go out and, maybe take a walk here and there. I don't do a ton. After you kind of practice these things and do it for a long period of time, it almost just becomes who you are and a way of life. And it's, again, I'm not perfect and I'll have bad days, but there's not a ton of effort you have to kind of put into it after you've done it for so long. That's just my opinion. All right, so that's kind of the mindset portion I want to talk to you guys about today. That's high energy and positivity. Try to kind of practice the things we talked about in your daily lives. Again, this is recorded, so you can come take a screenshot of this if you want to, and kind of, focus on the things you want to really implement in your life. How long did it take me to find what I love to do? I often say that's one of the most difficult things to do in life. For me, especially, is to find something that I enjoy. Especially if you can incorporate that into your occupation. I'll be 30 next year. I have had a lot of jobs, from the hardest physical labor you can think of, 16 hours a day, to sitting on my butt in an office for 8 hours a day, bored out of my mind. Like, everything in between, I've done it. And it's very hard to find something you enjoy. And again, like I said, fitting that into your occupation is almost impossible. So honestly, I'd say it probably took me about 28 years. I love trading, and obviously I now do that every day, and I enjoy that. And again, into kind of video editing and, marketing and things like that. I really enjoy that, and that's a passion I didn't even know I had. So I'm very thankful I found that. really try to look for things you enjoy. And obviously, I mean, we can all say, I love football. Like, we're not all going to go to the NFL, unfortunately. So try to maybe find a few occupations that maybe fit with even just portions of things you enjoy, and hopefully you can kind of build that into, getting up every day excited for work or excited for trading or what have you, because again, that's going to breed into your whole rest of your day, with being positive and keeping that high energy. When did I start trading? I have only been trading, I'm talking day one, I don't know anything, for about 10 months. So not quite a year. Coming up on a year. I am not the best trader at all. I still have a ton to learn. In a lot of ways, I'm still, every single one of you, I have learned a lot. I'll definitely say that through, obviously, joining Profit Chasers and, going through the trials I've gone through. I've obviously made some money. I've obviously lost some money, and hopefully you guys in doing that also, learn from those things and can continue to progress, and become more proficient at trading. But I'm not, super deep into this as far as, longevity. I still have a lot to learn, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm still learning every day, and I'm hoping that, through all of that, I can help you guys maybe even, bridge that gap a lot quicker, because I can, teach you what I went through and how I went through it and how I dealt with it. And you guys can kind of use some of that, and apply it to your situation. All right, if there aren't any other questions, again, we went over mindset, specifically, higher energy and positivity. Even if it's just the first portion of our lessons, we're going to start talking more about this kind of stuff. Again, feel free every single lesson, whether it's during or even before, bring your questions. I will cover those. I'll answer them, to the best of my ability. I can even go over, the trading sessions we had. Obviously, we kind of already went over the trade this morning with Jason. I want you guys to continue to learn, trading and, perfecting your craft and things like that. But again, I think it's also important to get the other side of it, because we go into a lot of depth in trading. And again, I said last week, talking about it, you can break trading down all the way to, clicking a button twice and that's your trade. There's obviously much more that goes into that, and we know that. But the emotions and the energy and the positivity you feel before, during, and after last much longer than those couple clicks of the mouse. So I don't want to leave this stuff unsaid or untaught. So we are going to go over some of the stuff. Some people, might not like this part of it, compared to, learning charts and things like that. But again, I think it is important. And I definitely appreciate you guys, showing up and taking part in these lessons, because if I had these, in the depth that we have them now, obviously with me doing one, Jason doing a couple, like if I had all these resources when I first started, I don't think I would have been a much better trader much quicker. And especially these mindset things, you can take these into trading, and you can really apply them also to just about every portion of your life. So I think there's a lot of value in this. Again, thank you guys for your time. I know it's very important. I value my time a lot, so I know you guys do too. Keep showing up every morning. We're starting to see some momentum in the market. It could just be, a bear market bounce, but we have to stay ready and continue to show up, because that day is going to come sooner or later when the market turns, and we're going to really start to make some money. You guys can really apply everything that we're teaching you now, into that time. It's a great time to learn. So again, thank you guys for showing up. You guys are doing great. Continue to, pour into yourselves. Try to keep that high energy, that positivity, both in trading and any endeavor that you take on in life. And we're gonna keep killing it, guys. So I appreciate you all. Again, feel free to DM me if you have any more questions, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.